has commenced. We are now live.
Alright.
What pumpkin pie?
I have not had any Thanksgiving food this year, which is an interesting experience. I mean, we just didn't really ever get around to it.
Well, you're offline.
Hmm?
Am I?
Twitch.
Give it a bit. Maybe refresh it.
There we go. I see it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, look at that. We're in Kamurocho. We are on chapter 15. Damn, we're like really getting there. I think the ideal thing is to just kind of like rush through as much story as we can right now.
Zug zug.
Yeah, and then what happens after that is while you're asleep, I can do all the side stuff that nobody wants to actually watch.
Ah, wait. So story now, side stuff later. Nice. That's smart.
Serena, this is the place. Nishikiyama's favorite drinking spot. If he ain't in here, it's back to square one. Either way, I gotta get a lead on this Kiryu guy.
Why would he be here? Oh.
Alright, here goes. I mean, Majima doesn't know anything about Nishikiyama.
That's a good point. But
The only thing he knows is that he goes to
we
this
know
bar.
through the
Hey, wait a
value
minute.
plot that he's gonna be here, right? Yeah, I called it.
Hold on,
the
give
game
me
called
give me a
it.
second.
I guess he's got to drink away the sorrows of the fucking bullshit that just went down. I guess that's what that means.
Sorry, the cat was whining.
Kitty.
Goody.
良さそうな店やな。
ありがとうございます。
帰るよ。なあママ、この店錦山いう男の行きつけって聞いたんやけどな。実際よう来るんか？
ええ。
誰だ？あんた。
Who's asking?
真島言うもんや。お前は？あんたの探してる男だって言ったらどうする？
What if I said I was
俺が
the
ほんまに
guy?
探しとるんはお前やない。牧村誠という女や。その子は橘不動産の桐生と一緒におる。その桐生のとこに案内してもらいたいんや。真島って言ったか、あんた。ああ。俺がこの世界に入る前、島の組に真島って人がいたらしい。下手打って左目えぐられたって聞いてる。
Oh.
それ以来、
I
街
heard
から
he's
姿
a
消し
ghost.
たってさ。登場会に復帰したってことですか、真島さん。まだや。だったらなんで牧村誠を追ってんだ。あの子を守るためって言うたら信じてくれるか。何？お前の兄弟分はどこや。牧村誠どこに隠しとる。
Not gun.
Definitely
God.
gun.
錦山君。
Nishikiyama, that was so not
じゃあ俺
subtle.
には勝った。笑わせんな。会ったばかりで俺の何がわかんだよ。
You couldn't beat me.
今ので何
You
もわからん
have a
よ
gun.
う
You
や
had
か
a
ら。
gun.
お前は俺に
You got
勝て
nothing
ん。
now.
あんたも分かっちゃいねえよ。あんたの目に俺がどう映ってんのか知らねえが、俺は死んでも兄弟を売る男じゃねえ。なるほど。そういうことかい。確かにあんたは強えらしい。それでも俺は引くわ
Wow,
け
you're gonna actually have to beat down Nishikiyama.
All right.
Like, They could just talk it out with words, but
But
no
no.
one.
This
no one
is
is interested in that.
This is
Not
a
even the civilians
Yakuza
in
game.
this town. Not even the civilians in the town are interested in that.
True.
Everyone wants violence. Oh my god, though, this is just barbaric, though. Oh, this is brutal. This is inhumane. Oh wow.
Hello. I needed
Nishikiyama's been stonewalling the entire fight. He hasn't swung once. Oh, but he's a cutscene swing. Oh.
I needed to watch something to take my mind off of what's
Nice
happening on the online.
Don't worry. We
Oh,
won't
she's
discuss that.
throwing him health potions.
Yes. Oh, but you're gonna block it. It's so mean.
Yoink. Oh my god, it healed me.
That's so meta.
That's hilarious.
That's so fucking funny.
God, I
Oh
love
my god,
that.
Nishiki got rolled.
Oh my. I wonder how much it would have healed him if he had chugged
Are
it.
you doing like DLC or something?
No, this is the game.
On the I can't remember what her name is, but like she's trying to help right now.
Oh, does it usually change?
やめてほしいんやったら言え錦
Yeah.
Yes, this game does.
桐生はどこや
Yakuza 0 changes.
Oh, okay.
待って、
I didn't know that.
あなたが探してるのは牧村誠でしょ？
よせ
And this is like in the past, right?
Yeah, this is a
Mhm.
prequel game
彼
to
女
the
が
first game.
姿を消したわ。もう桐生さんの元にもいない。
なんやとどういうこっちゃ
No, this is this is
錦山君も
timeline
今
wise
彼女のこ
before
と
the
探
bit
し
that
て
you
る
were
の。
playing yesterday,
こ
right?
こに来たのもその誠さんを探すために。
ほんまなんかその話 3時間くらい前だ
I think
彼
this is
女の
after.
兄貴が殺された直後
Oh, okay. For some
Yakuza.
reason, I didn't think Majima had a ponytail, but maybe I'm misremembering.
Majima's
I
always
think he
has
always
ponytail.
has.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't have it in the main game, in the Kiwami, right?
No, he cuts it off after this
橘
game.
不動産の社長が
Yeah.
彼女の実の兄だ
Oh,
No,
wait, did you
you're
finish
right,
the
you're
other
right.
game?
二人は中国
I finished
残留補助
Kiwami,
の
which is
店
the technical first
10
game.
年前に中
That
国で
it's
生き別れて
a remake of Yakuza
一
One.
人で日本に密
Okay,
航し
yeah,
てきた
I didn't
立花
realize you
は
finished Kuame.
後
Yeah,
から
this is
妹も
Yakuza
来
Zero,
日
which
して
is a
たと知って
prequel.
彼女を探してた
Yeah, yeah, I missed that you were.
牧村誠の方も
You
Wow,
must
I
have
just got-
ず
finished
っ
it.
と兄貴を探し
I
て
just
た
got tripped out. A guy, I thought it was named Majima, but his name is Beightgaeight.
そこに
Wow.
立花がいると思ってたからだ
Majima
Oh.
everywhere.
その
Oh,
兄
it's a
貴が
girl.
秀吉
キリュウ
を
ちゃん
されたとしてあの子はしばらく放心してた俺も桐生も
Your cousin, Magaija. Magaija.
気がついた時にはあの子は
Mifasa.
姿
Oh,
を消
wait,
して
she's
た
trying to rebel against me too. Damn you, Majima.
Damn you,
どこ行
Majima.
ったんだ
Leave me alone.
No, I
最後
didn't
の女見た
realize
の
you
どこ
were
や
so close when you had the scene with
西公園
Saito.
のホームレ
Like
ス街
so close to the end.
そこに連れ帰った後にあの子は消えたそしたら今頃街を出歩いてるかもしれんちゅうことかあの子はヤクザが行さん狙っとるんやぞあんたさっき
Whoops.
あの子を守るために探してるって言ったなあれ本当なのか
Yeah.
だったら
I mean, I said that before I
あの
busted
子に
your
何
ass
かあっ
up.
たら
Mm-hmm.
俺もキリュウも死ん
You
だ
could have just
believe me
listened to me. You
now,
could have just listened
but-
to me.
Lol.
Why did he say shit? I missed what he said. Rip.
Rip.
Oh. VOD.
She's somewhere here in town. If I don't find her soon, she'll get snatched again. Find Makoto. I wonder, the game wouldn't be so kind as to give me a quest marker. Oh, hi Ari. Thanks for the follow. I feel like she's probably gonna be in like one of the plot relevant areas, like the Champion District or like the What's his bucket? The actual like empty lot itself.
They took it could be, although they took her from the empty lot.
Yeah. Oh, they're shaking that guy down. Ah, I don't care. This ain't my town.
Majima doesn't care.
Oh, the dragon and tiger. Wait, as in the one in Sotenbori? Ah, I doubt it, but it can't hurt to have a quick look. Welcome. Please take any seat you like. Whoa, it's a real Chinese restaurant. Oh, I guess it's got nothing to do with the one in Sotenbori then. We serve authentic Chinese cuisine here, sir. Wait, are you familiar with our Sotenbori location? Oh, sure am. Fei Hu and Long Hua have been helping me out a lot. I beat Mr. Shakedown so many times. They keep selling me these guns. I see. Then have they maybe helped you with more than just your pursuit of a great meal? I like how this place has like actual food.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about their weapon side business? Wait, are you doing that here too? Oh, so you know about that. I'm sorry, but could I ask your name, please? Oh, I'm Majima. Ah, I thought you might be. But Majima-san, I have heard so much about you from the owner. Have you now? Thanks to you, he's been inspired to redouble his efforts. As a result, our branch now sells equipment as well. Whoa, hold on a sec. Are you not just a regular chef? And Fei Hu's making you run weapons? It's kind of my fault too, ain't it? Oh, shit, that was the first mission I sent. Oh, It's okay, I've gotten used to the idea. Besides, he taught me everything I know about cooking. I can do this much for him in return. I can only help with buying, selling, and repairing equipment, but whenever you're in Kamurocho, you can count on me. Oh, sounds good, thanks.
You guys are gonna stumble across each other here.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my daughter is named Majira.
Wow. Fucking Majima everywhere.
He is.
Where would they have taken? I guess, you know what? I guess we can check the like homeless camp. Because that was apparently
That
somewhere
was where they
around
last
here.
saw her, yeah.
Yeah. So it's worth going up there.
Yeah, you can ask questions.
Intervene. Waste this narc. Hey, I ain't no narc. I'm just a woman respecter.
I like that she just vanished. Like a hologram.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, I like how she just vanished like a hologram.
Yeah. It was a stupid idea. We won't do this again. How can I ever thank you enough? Please take this. It's the least I can do. Platinum plate. How much money do we have? Oh, we could like buy one of these abilities.
Oh.
Let's see. This one is low HP attack boost, heat gauge, heat retention, secret of the Night Lord. Oh, this is poise. It's literally, it says poise.
Yes.
And then this bolsters your defense when in heat mode. Interesting. I feel like defense is more like universally applicable, so let's get that. Actually, was the homeless encampment in a different place in this game? Oh, wait. Where'd that girl go off by herself? I hear she was blind too. You figure a girl like that's got someplace to go in Kamurocho? Well, this NPC definitely... Oh, wait, yeah, it's like here. There we go. The park. I don't really have any business there now. I guess not.
I'm gonna switch to Twitch actually so that I can turn on the sleepy timer and it can just go away whenever I fall asleep.
Oh, smart.
So
Okay.
I will.
Wait.
Otherwise, I'll
Sleepy?
just get. Yeah. So like iOS has a thing where any media, if it's playing, you can set a sleep timer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like you set timer, and then when that timer goes off, it stops playing whatever media is playing. Yeah. Whereas here, I would just get shunted into the AFK zone, but I'd still be on a Discord call.
Yeah.
So. I will see you later. Have
Good
fun
night.
with the streaming.
Good night.
Thanks. Yeah.
Night.
Ah, so we're doing this.
So it would seem.
That dude is a fucking sword.
Right, you can't throw money as much.
Yeah. I don't know how to unlock that ability. This ability is actually really nice because it like flows so easily from the rest of the combo. Because you're just spamming Y anyway. Like it just keeps going. Man, there sure are a lot of these guys, huh? Get sorted.
Oh. Not the sword.
Oh boy. That ability is so intense with a sword this wide.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like you've literally cleaved a man's torso in twain. Hey, the batting center. I started. I've lost track of the like NPCs that like speak, that I can interact with, so that they can tell me the breadcrumb trail of where Makoto Makimura is. Or maybe I'll just retrace my steps. Maybe it's the other way. You can only fight me if you catch me. Yeah, let's check the champion district. Although, do you think if I go to the empty lot, I'll unlock the money throwing ability? Because that's where Kiryu got it.
Oh.
So maybe that guy is just like there again. Weird fucking leprechaun.
He
dude.
just lives there, huh? Could be.
If you just like ran into a Mr. Shakedown, can you? I wonder if you can do that.
Oh.
Wait, am I where I think I am?
殻の一坪は七福通りと太平通りに挟まれた一帯にある端切れの土地や。
Should be just up here. Oh, maybe this was the right way to go anyway.
Ooh. Nice job.
これが殻の一坪。
I was like, wow, this really does suck.
Oh, what are the odds? I like it. Oh god.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Do you think it's that Hitman again?
Did you see the post, by the way, Dan, that I put the YouTube comment where it's just like, all the versions Lao Wei, the Chinese version Lao Guy.
Oh god. Yeah. This looks like my uncle or something, I think I saw.
Yeah.
She is depression, I'm sure.
She is depression. Aren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
あなたにはまた会えると思ってた。
お前、
Can she see?
見えとるんか?
Damn. Scattered light. Wow, that was a
Hey.
short chapter.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you
Short
get traumatized
chapter.
to blindness, I guess you can get traumatized to sight.
I mean, yeah. I like the idea of like she just looks at him and is like, you know, you look more or less as I imagined. You know, you have an aura, dangerous, sort of like a sharp dagger's edge.
No.
Chapter 16, Proof of Love. My power, my pleasure, my pain.
お前、見えとるんか?
なんとか街を歩ける程度にはね。
I can see a little bit.
あ
You are
な
not
た
as
がそこ
ugly
に
as
いる
I
って
thought you
こ
would
とく
be.
らいは見える。
Wow.
どないなっとんねん?
今日あの殻の一坪で兄と10年ぶりに会った。でもその時私は目が見えなかったし、兄はもう殺されてた。その兄の体に触れた時ね、ずっと見えなかった目が光を感じ始めたの。
そんなことが
Light.
あるんか?
兄の顔はどんなに顔を近づけてもはっきりとは分からなかった。分かったのはひどい拷問を受けて殺されたこと。堂島組のヤクザたちが兄をあんな土地のせいで。
まさか復讐なんて考えなや。やけになるな。事情が変わったんや。俺の雇い主はもうお前を殺さん言うとる。
Used me for land
今のそいつの狙いはお
development.
前の命やない。あの土地をお前から買い取ることなんや。せやからそいつに会うて土地手放したらもう誰にも狙われんようになる。安心せえ。俺が一緒におる。何があっても必ず守ったる。
私のことなんかどうでもいい。私には死んでもやらなきゃいけないことがある。もしあなたが私を助けたいと思うなら手を貸して。兄を殺したのは殻の一粒を狙うヤクザたち、堂島組の3人の幹部、そして堂島宗平。
俺にそいつらを殺せっちゅうんか。
お金なら払える。10億で足りる？
お
私のことも殺そうとしたんでしょ。 お願いだからあいつらを殺して。
Damn.
きっとあなたは兄がそのために私と出会わせてくれたんだよ。だったら兄は私が仇を討つのを望んでるってことでしょ。
お前の兄貴がそんな男のわけないやろが。待てよ。
ほっといて。もう一人で平気だから。
誠
I'm fine, Trips. You were definitely not fine.
なあ、たこ焼き食いかんか。たこ焼きや。それ食った後でまだほっとけ言うんやったら
Why don't we get some taco?
俺はそこで消えたる。
Now it definitely sucks a little bit more here. I tell you, it's no Soten Mori.
あかんか。
She needs some lenses.
でも
I mean, she needs like
A doctor?
psychotherapy lenses, right? Because like she can
Emotional
see,
lenses.
she can see kind of, but like she's just incapable of seeing his person.
本当
Something
に
like
食べ
that.
に行くの。たこ焼き。
当たり前やろ。言うで。
She claims she's fine on her own, but her eyes are telling a different story. Also, takoyaki is delicious. Solves all problems, I tell you. Better take it slow for her.
よし行くで。
What are the odds you get attacked?
Almost
Right?
100. Let's see, how fast can we walk? Oh, I can just hold the stick down, it just makes you walk. Oops.
Oops.
足元気ぃつけや。まだよう見えてへんのやろ。ようそんなんで街中歩けたな。怪我してへんか。
大丈夫だから。
I will say, I usually hate segments like this, but there is like kind of like a very like there's a very
More
interesting
meaningful right now.
yeah, there's a very like interesting weight to it as like a thing that you have to do.
Well, this isn't just some nobody character that just threw an escort quest at you. This is
Yeah.
like the plot.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's like really annoying things like Resident Evil, for
寒
instance.
いな。
I wouldn't know, I guess.
You basically just have to spend the entire
ほ
game
ら
protecting
雪でも
somebody.
降るんちゃうか。
You just like leave her in dumpsters so she doesn't get in the way.
Ah, I remember
雪の
that.
確率。
I remember that Rooster
天
Teeth.
気予報で。
RTA.
Just keep throwing her in dumpster anytime anything bad
よう
happens.
寒いわけや。
Yep.
さあ、
Nice.
振られる前に早よ行こうか。
Yeah. Really, there's like a lot about oh, do I have to like go all the way up here or what? There's a lot about Yakuza that I think is like very fascinating from a design standpoint.
どういうこっちゃ。
そうかし
Why
ら
are。so many people getting
この
takoyaki?
よたこ焼き屋に人がめっちゃ並んどる。
そう。あ、そういえば私、さっき屋台を見かけたか。
屋台ってたこ焼きんか。
Man, he really wants some takoyaki.
匂いがそんな感じだったから。
Oh,
ど
she
こで見たん
good.
や。
なんか広場みたいなところ。周りに大きな建物がいっぱいあった。
この辺りで広場言うたら劇場前広場やろか。ほなそっちに行ってみようか。
Alright, to the theater square.
This is a very important quest.
This is the most important quest.
Mm-hmm.
Just a big quest objective marker.
あ
Get
知らないでく
takoyaki.
れ。
気にすんなよ。ただちょっと走り疲れただけ。せやからちゃんとはぐ
The
れ
guy
につい
gets
てきや。
tired of running everywhere, I tell you. I mean, I have to, or else I get into fights everywhere I go. I tell you, man, it's rough being Majima. Now he's part of our entourage. Look,
Is that sweater vest?
this is a different sweater vest, but he's like coded the same way.
How the fuck do you get to
たこ
achievements
焼
in
きの屋
Steam?
台この辺りだった気がする。
How do you get to achievements in Steam? I'm just so frustrated I can't find it.
I don't know. They changed it a little while ago. So it's
Usually
like,
from the main game page, unless they changed it, which it sounds like it did.
yeah.
Like if you click on the game, it usually lists your progress and achievements there, and you can click on that.
Those post games.
Oh, Steam's gone all weird. How dare Steam change?
Oh, view my achievements. There it is.
Hey.
You're right, it wasn't.
I mean, see, the problem
Not
is that they
that
made it
different
look
then.
more like a social media page.
やっぱりたこ焼きなんていいって。
Which is
Really
like
don't have to
annoying.
get me anything.
私一人で平
Serious
気だか
question,
ら。
what is
I'm
takoyaki?
fine.
I know it's
Isn't
food,
it
but
octopus?
like,
Yeah, it's basically like batter that is fried in an orb shape that has octopus inside, among other things.
So I'm gonna reset that.
There's a great place
yeah,
in.
Discord stream went poof.
Ooh, okay, I'll go swap that now. There's actually a great place in Japantown that sells takoyaki. It opened up like I think around this time last year, actually. It's really good. If we're ever allowed to go outside again, we should go. If it's still open, that is. Most Japanese places serve takoyaki though. Like most of them have like takoyaki pans. Cause like, I don't know. Like honestly, if you wanted to go to like if you went to any Japanese food establishment, even the ones that I'm sure you've already been to, you can probably get takoyaki. It's very expensive, because it's like a specialty food. Whereas in Japan, it's like a street food, so you can get it for like $3, for like 12. God, takoyaki is so good.
優しいんだね。
うるさい。
いいことじゃない。ね。
ぐだぐだ言うとらんとさっさと焼け。
いい人。
Wow.
私なんかのために大変な目にあってもまだ私を助けようとしてくれる。この人がいなかったら今頃もう私は。
So sweet.
美味しそうですね。いい匂い。
そうでしょ。よし、おまけでもう一つサービスしちゃう。
本当ですか？
Service.
That's a fucking deal right there.
Majima looks down, has emotions.
Emotions? What are those?
ごちそうさま。大阪にも負けてないね。カムロ町のたこ焼き。
Damn.
なあ。そんだけお前は世間知らずやったっちゅうことや。
そうだね。
どうやって堂島組に復讐する気ないんや、お前。
Have you ever seen Dan? Have you ever seen the videos of like people flipping takoyaki really fast?
I've seen videos of people flipping certain things really fast. I'm not sure about specifically takoyaki though.
It's really wild because like you saw the lady using these like two like ice pick looking things. Like people use those to like cook it.
Oh. And they're flipping it that fast with little ice pick things?
Yeah, they're like wop 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 wop.
That's pretty cool.
It's one of those very like satisfying things to watch.
それならあなたの方も考えて。私に手を貸すかどうか。あなただって考えが変わるかもしれない。美味しかったな、たこ焼き。 もう一個食べない？私買ってくる。
ここにおれや。まだ目がよう見えんのやろ。俺が買うてきたる。
ごめんね。
すぐ戻ってくるわ。
This seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wait, what did you just say?
He's like, I'll be right back to buy some more takoyaki.
Wait, that's yeah, that's a terrible idea. Wait, what? Also, like, even if this was just like your friend or like date or something, like, are you gonna run across the city and leave him alone?
This game likes plot twists, right? What are the odds that she's actually Dojima?
Yeah, right. Oh, you're the gentleman.
I think a plot twist would be
She's
her
an
actually.
Assassin.
I think a plot twist would be to her actually being there when you come back.
That was some damn
that's
fine
true.
takoyaki. I'll take one more. Oh, is that so? Aren't you the sweetest? You take just as many as you'd like, honey. On the house.
What?
Oh, for real?
Picks up the tray.
All the same, just one right now. And you bet I'll be back to buy more another day. Thanks, lady. Anytime, dear.
This girl is too sweet.
Alright, got some hot takoyaki. Now to get it back to the children's park before it gets cold.
You know, I bet she has like the best takoyaki in the city, so.
Probably. But
so,
like, kind of a fun trivia thing about takoyaki is, so Majima is from Sotenbori, which is the fictionalized version of Dotonbori in Osaka, which is where takoyaki was born.
I don't see her, by the way.
Yeah. Majima was like, ah, shit.
Surprise
How could I
Pikachu
not have
face.
seen this coming? It was so obvious.
It was
She did this on
incredibly
purpose, though, right?
It could be that she just wanted an excuse, like, hey, send him off so that I can sneak off. What?
さっき公園から出てきたお姉
Ah,
ちゃん
called
か
it.
らあんちゃんに伝言を預かっててね。
なんやと？
その子もあんたの名前知らねえっつうからたこ焼き持ってんの目印に声かけろってさ。
That's right, what?
お姉ちゃんは誠って名乗ってたけど伝言
You're
の
the
相手
takoyaki guy, right?
あんたでいいんだよな。
I guess so.
明日の5時殻の一坪の上にあった屋上に
Should she have this much time?
そんだけ伝えたらあんたにはわかるって言ってたけど
You were gone like a minute.
明日5時。
I guess we skipped the part where she was like cooking the
伝言のお
takoyaki,
礼
right?
はあんた
Okay,
か
yeah.
らたこ焼きもらってくれってさ
Ha.
Yeah, alright, I guess you can have it.
持ってけや。
ごちそうさん
What an interesting interaction that must have been for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was about time to go meet Makoto. Who knows why she gave me the slip last night. But she wouldn't do this without some sort of plan. I ain't about to leave her by herself. Regardless, she wants me there. I'll be there. Sagawa's secret office.
Oh,
So that's where we've been.
that's right. Oh yeah, we still got some food.
Alright, well, all we gotta do is run down here. Over here. You can't catch me, I'm going to the plot relevant location. Makoto should be waiting up there. Whatever comes next is the problem I gotta solve when I get to it. Let's go. No time to stand here thinking.
How would she get revenge?
Don't know. Puts bomb in empty lot.
It doesn't
Builds-
deserve to exist.
Build
She-
shop in empty lot. Now it's not empty.
If she if she offed herself, who would get the land?
That is a very
the
good
city,
question. Yeah, I was
I would
gonna say,
imagine.
I'm pretty sure the city, right?
どこほ
Yeah.
ど突き歩いたの？
Where the hell did you go wandering off to, Makoto?
誠。
Wait.
Majima's like, I might have gotten jebaited.
I only saw one hand on that watch, but it was pointed at midnight, I think.
No, that would be the hand that's pointed at the hour, which is 00. So one hand is pointed at midnight, and the other hand should be pointed at 5.
Okay, well, I was wondering if he was sitting here for 7 hours. If both hands were pointing straight up, like one of them was hitting under the other, then it would be...
Oh, snap.
He might have been standing here for 7 hours.
渋沢組だ。
渋沢。
うちの雇った鬼人会。てめえのおかげで散々下手打ってな。仕方ねえから消す羽目になっちまった。お前らが西谷を。手間かけさせやがって。いい加減目障りだぜ。
Oh?
誠はどないした？
You gonna fight us?
あの女からうちの親父に土地を譲りてって連絡が入ってな。丁重にお迎えしてやったよ。なんやと？あの子が自分から渋沢に連絡したっちゅうんか。振られちまったな。今頃親父は女を堂島組長に差し出してる。しかし女ってのは分かんねえもんだな。あいつはわざわざお前がここにいるって俺らに教えてくれた。しつこくつきまとってくるから追い払ってくれってよ。堂島組長と女はどこで会うんや。関係ねえだろ。お前の行く先はあの世なんだからな。
わお。
あの子は俺を呼んどるんや。せやからお前らをここに起こした。はあ？
That makes a lot of sense.
あの子はどこにおんねや。
Oh, you're gonna fight me all at once, are ya? Well, that would be your mistake.
Oh my god, he's just so good at AoE. Holy sh... What? Did you catch that with your...
Sure did.
Yep. It's way cooler when it's a sword, I gotta say.
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
Don't fucking cut your head off. I mean, well, at least. Oh.
Spin to win!
I love that your legs get so low that you can hit them down the guys too while spinning. Look at that. that move was like designed to knock them down, then fuck them up when they're down. It's
yup.
Normally there's not much you can do when they're down.
Yeah.
When in doubt, do a breakdance. Yahoo!
Sora. はよ言えや。嫌な他のもんに聞く。その前にお前には死んでもらうけどな。はよ言えや。六本木。セバスチャンビルの展望テラスだ。
Gotta get to the Sebastian building now. No telling what she's planning to pull. to this about what the? Oh, I gotta take a taxi. What's the closest taxi? Up. I know him. There's so many hooligans out tonight. Well, when in doubt, let's go do some plot. Who knows what we'll see?
Wait.
親父、牧村誠さんをお連れしました。
よくやった、渋沢。次期若頭、これで決まったな。
兄貴たちの協力のおかげです。
Kuze and I wanna like.
お二人には今後も堂島組のことを支えてもらわねえと。
それで牧村さん、空の一坪の件で俺に話があるって？
土地はあなた方にお譲りします。あんな土地、私には必要ありませんから。
おじい様の残された土地だ。そう無限にするもんじゃねえよ。
条件があります。
10億でも不服か。
お金はいくらでも結構です。
Take the money anyway.
これまで空の一坪に関係してきた若頭補佐のお三方、その人たちは私の兄を殺しました。橘不動産の社長、あの人は私の兄です。
それで
あなたの手下の首を3つ私の前に並べてください。堂島組長。
Oh no.
それが空の一つをお譲りする条件です。
That's fucking metal.
I mean, certainly is one way to make a scene.
That's something, yeah. God damn.
I want your dudes fucking dead. Hey, is the elevator going?
Portly Dojima family thug.
マジマ
渋沢組が始末したんじゃねえのか。
マジメ止まれこれ。
Who the hell's Fury, by the way?
That's a very good question.
お前らに構ってる暇はないんや。道明けな血見るだけやで。
Alright, I'm done with words.
His face is fully healed now.
You're
I
right.
noticed in one of the cutscenes it was half healed and now it's fully healed.
Listen, this is what happens when you get 8 hours of rest.
Yeah.
Majima took a long rest.
Exactly. This is D&D health mechanics. No scars.
You know what? Kiryu's whole subplot has actually been about his framing. So he's probably off killing that fucking assassin. That's probably what he's doing. Trying to prove his...
The assassin's at the table here, though.
Oh shit, never mind.
Wait, what? I did not notice that.
Yeah, I don't actually remember where Kiryu is, what he's doing.
Kiryu looks at map, where the fuck am I?
I mean, that's probably honestly it. God, it is just so endlessly satisfying to just like mow through dudes as Majima. Like, where else can you get the feeling of like such efficient AoE?
Nowhere.
Like basically, as long as you can start your combo, like to the point where you start spinning, you basically become invincible, unless someone has a gun.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh.
Whoa, there's so many people, Majima. Take a chill pill. Oh, did you shoot her? Are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure this ain't how you're supposed to do business.
What did she sign up? Why do they make him so disgusting?
Wonder who she willed the land to, if anyone.
She might live. It's not like they
I've
kill off
willed the
everyone.
land to the only person I can trust, Kazuma Kiryu.
That'd be amazing. At least start fighting, Majima. They've had time to board a helicopter. Jesus Christ. Now, if Majima had Majima's fish gun, this would be a different story.
True. Buddy, you haven't killed in your life.
I don't know, he probably feels pretty inclined to do so now.
That's fair.
He's even taken off his shirt, that's how you know he's serious.
Did any of the lieutenants come up in the next game?
I don't think so. I think they might all die. You know, if someone shot that helicopter once in a certain spot, all our problems would go away.
Yeah, helicopters are so like ridiculously fragile.
Yeah.
They're like hummingbirds.
And the odds of surviving a helicopter crash is very little. They're glass cones, is what they are.
You know, at a certain point, they just have to learn to stop sending guys after Majima. It clearly doesn't work. Oh yeah? You wanna see a fucking helicopter? I'll show you a fucking helicopter. I really don't even think you need to do the mini game. I think Majima is strong enough to just kind of win on his own. large man.
Who dat?
His largeness gives them power.
It's just some dude, isn't it?
I think so.
Pretty much.
No, his name.
Hey, then.
I mean, these guys all have names.
That's my favorite part about this.
The people they choose to give names to, it's always fun to observe. Majima's a fucking nut cruncher, jeez.
Majima does a lot of things that are very painful. I was wondering how to activate that head spinning move. Turns out it's a counter.
Goddamn Senda. Gonna send you right to the ground with those knockdowns. Ooh, that. Whose points will win?
Extremely not his poise.
His poise. Too weak. Oh, Majima poise.
Bat Majima.
Nice. I mean, not nice. This is overall very much a negative result.
Yeah, this is pretty Noguchi, huh?
We don't know what was said before that. It seemed like they just went no deal or something.
Oi, Makoto. 聞こえるか? しっかりせえ!
Kiryu? Kazuma?
Kazuma?
It's gotta be Kazuma, right?
Could be Sarah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sarah has white suits too, usually.
I think Kazuma doesn't wear white suits, so it's most likely Sarah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep. And he becomes the third champion, so presumably he gets this land.
Makoto.
私だけじゃ何もできなかったまたあなたに迷惑
もう喋らんでええ。
お願い聞いて
I left my treasure all in one piece.
In one piece.
あなたの手下の首を3つ私の前に並べてください。堂島組長。それが殻の一つをお譲りする条件です。
可愛い子分の首で土地を買えと？俺がその条件を飲むと思うのか？お嬢さん。
あなたが条件を飲まなければそれはそれで構いません。その時は他の方に土地を売るだけです。
なるほど。ただ俺が思うに言った。あの殻の一坪って土地は少し過大評価されすぎている。あんたは知らんだろうが、あの一坪は周りの地上げが相当進んだ時に偶然見つかった土地だ。町のど真ん中にあんな端切れの土地があるなんてことはお役所でさえ気づいてなかった。
それが
そのまま知らなかったことにして再開発計画を進めることもできる。だが再開発が進んだ後になってあの土地の所有権を主張されるとまずい。裁判でも起こされりゃ大事だ。再開発は白紙になる可能性も高い。でも逆に言えば土地の所有者が妙に騒ぎ立てさえしなけりゃ役人もヤクザも困りゃしねえってことだ。あの土地の相続権持ってんのはもうこの世にあんた一人しかいない。権利関係調べ上げたがようやくその裏が取れた。女 こともだろうが、ヤクザをなめちゃいけねえな。
What? Kuze on the right? What was his fucking diabolical grin when that was going on? Jeez.
Kuze's just the worst.
Jeez. Well,
I mean, they're all kind of the worst.
they're all terrible. Kuze was the one that almost looked like he could redeem himself, but no, he's not really. He's like, yeah, we're gonna shoot this girl. Yeah.
分かったもうええ
やるしかなかったの。
This game says you don't get to be happy about anything.
Nope.
誰かこの子を
マジマ
セロ
何があった？撃たれてる。すぐに運べ。この人を死
Can
な
you
せ
save her? By the power of plot.
And decent medical attention.
どこに連れてくる
Yes.
For once.
Finally.
Finally, a doctor.
But I thought when people lost consciousness, they were dead.
Forever.
Forever.
Makoto, おい聞こえるか
I put his shirt back on.
死ぬんやない
It'd be awkward showing up at the hospital like that.
Shows up to hospital, no shirt.
With Yakuza tattoos?
We got a bit of a problem.
Did you do this, sir?
お前の望みは俺が叶えとるからせやから頼む頼む
If you die, I'll kill you. Whoa, previously. This is actually useful.
登場界最強と言われる堂島組が独占を狙う巨大な利権
Fucking Shibusawa.
カムロ町再開発計画
That's right, Oda died.
Oh.
その鍵を握る
I missed that. Who was the driver?
牧野誠は立花の生き
I think
別
it's
れ
cab
の妹だ
driver.
った
He got fucked.
He
Yeah.
got royally fucked.
Damn, out of nowhere.
It's the only time someone in this game has aimed for the head.
特殊な追い打ち
Yeah,
を
and they did it on a cab driver?
Yeah.
Yep.
情け容赦なく
Even
牙を
they didn't even aim for
The
the.
specialist assassin
Yeah,
to
he
shoot Makoto in the head?
Yep.
Okay,
I was.
they did hit this guy in the head, which killed
That's
him.
true. And he
殺され
died
た兄の
because
復讐を誓った
Because
Yeah.
his wounds are horrible.
堂島組の教団に倒れ
What were you gonna say,
の
Sean?
闇に飲まれた
Exactly what you said. I wanted to bring that up earlier.
Oh, yeah.
The legendary assassin dude was
Yeah.
not as good as at his job as initially
し
thought.
かし
Shoots in waste.
カムロ
I
町
mean, yeah,
が
that'll
今
probably
まさ
kill
に
him.
堂島の支配下に置かれようというこの日
I mean, organs, whatever.
極道の掟から外れた2人の男がそれぞれの思いを胸に伝説の幕を開けようとしていた
Oh, that's
Two
right. Kuze
angry
got
yelling
punched
men.
again.
Again? That's right.
Black and white finale. Oh yeah, cause Kiryu wears the white suit and Majima wears the black suit.
Oh. About that long.
終わったんか手術はどないやった
失礼ですが、あなたは
Who the fuck are
あの
you?
子をここに連れてきたもんや
Family and friends?
She has so much blood on her.
手術は
Holy shit.
What? Looks down. What did you do to her?
Did you? Are you supposed to just take out the bullet? Like, oh my god.
She might wake up anytime from now to never.
Oh, she
That's
knows
such a broad range.
真島、牧村誠の場所を移す。ここは危険だ。
Yeah.
堂島組に彼女が
Is
言ってい
he
ることが知れ
limping
ば
because of being shot by Majima's annoying friend?
守りきれ。
I think so.
I wonder.
せやったらどこへ
Because he was not limping
少な
before,
くともこ
so.
こよりは安全な場所だ。先生にも付き添ってもらう。
He's lucky to be alive, though.
お前も一緒に来るか。
He got actually wait. He got shot in almost the same way as Makoto.
Yep.
Probably just a little closer to his like spine or something.
Spine, yeah.
Or maybe his like hip socket or something.
Something bad, yeah. Beat people up.
これ以上あの子を黒の世界に踏み込ませたらあかんのや。堂島組がおる限り、あの子は意識が戻ったとしてもまた狙われる。せやから、俺が全部しまいにしたる。
And you'll need your buddy Kazuma Kiryu. They gotta be leading up to like a fight side by side thing, right?
I mean, all things considered, we probably could just finish the story tonight.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Like at
It's
the
chapter
very
17, right?
At the very least, Majima does not need any more power boosts.
No.
The same night, Dojima family office.
カムロ町再開発計画。今まで散々殻の一粒に足引っ張られたが、ようやく本格的に役人が動き出すことになった。渋さ、てめえの手柄だ。
When I'm king of the universe, you can be prince.
そんじゃこれからは渋沢を頭って呼ばなきゃいけねえわけですか。
その前にまだやることがあるでしょ。
Yeah, what about Kazuma?
God, I hope there's I gotta pee. I hope there's a spot to stop that'll pause soon.
奴らの陰で糸引いてたのは風間の頭ですから。堂島を裏切ったけじめはきっちりつけねえと示しがつきません。
無所にいる風間の頭を消すってことかい。
そんな中途半端なやり方じゃてっぺんなんか取れねえよ。脅し以外はズブの素人だな。
Damn.
てめえなんだその口の利き方だ。
Captain.
風間組の息のかかったもんは全員だ。
We have to kill all of them.
連中を登場界からきれいさっぱり消さねえ限り、桐生みたいな跳ねっかりがまた出てくる。ほら。
We have to strike fear into all of the would-be Kiryus.
親父。
今度の若頭は血の気が多いぜ。
Damn. Oh, here's Kiryu.
Kiryu.
ここにいたのか、桐生、錦、牧村誠。まだ見つからねえ。アジア外の連中にも手貸してもらってるが、今んとこ手がかりもなしだ。
そうか。
なあ、桐生。お前、真島五郎って男
Have you ever met a guy named Goro Majima?
名前だけは聞いたことがある。
I don't know who that is.
I can't believe they still
He's
haven't
fucking
met.
nuts.
Well,
I always thought
That they met in the next game.
柏木さんを一人で叩きのめ
It's
した
quite possible they might not meet in this one, yeah.
あの柏木さんを
真島はその後
It
would make more sense for a plot, but it would also I want them to meet in this one.
Lol.
はっきり言って歯が立たなかったよ。
そんなやつが誠を探してるのか。
ただその真島は堂島組とは別で動いてる。あいつは誠を守ろうとしてるようだった。
Maybe he's on our side.
敵じゃ
For
ないのか
once.
もしれない。
Jesus.
だからといって仲間とは限らねえ。とにかく誠を見つけねえことには何もわからねえままだ。
Oh. Uh-oh.
死んだ立花のためにも彼女だけは
Got bad news on that front, dude.
何としても守りてえ。
そうだな。
What do you even get up to, Kiryu?
Is he getting paged?
That's not a number I know. Guess I'll have to call back and see who it is.
知らねえ番号だ。誰からだ。
Who'd be calling me now? It could be a trap, but I can't afford to sit here watching the clock tick. If it's got anything to do with where Makoto is, I'll take the chance. First, I need to find out who it's from. Time to find a payphone. Find a payphone.
Dun dun dun.
それにしても真島って何すんだよ。
What, did you have dialogue for me, Nishiki, or what?
おい、キリュウ。まずはあの子を見つけねえとな。あれこれ考えても何も始まらねえ。おい、気をつけろよ。
Bye. The controls in this game, like, give it a little bit of, like, weight, but at the same time, it's so easy to run into people. Just blop. Wait, this dude wants to fucking fight!
Alright, I'll be right back.
I don't know how one guy multiplied into like 8.
He's got friends.
How?
Whereas Kiryu's got enemies.
Kiryu does have a lot of enemies.
And apparently they're all gone by
I didn't realize we were missing so many hit points. Hang on. Let's eat a beef bowl before we do this.
So the Discord stream is broken, but try minimizing the game and bringing it back.
Okay. How is it?
I can't tell. I think it might be fixed. Actually, it's lagging like crazy now. That might have made it worse. Oh. I think it's fine. Yeah, that did it. Cool.
Huh. Weird.
My theory was about that was I thought that might do it because that one night where the game kept minimizing itself, you didn't have to fix it very much that night.
Well, you know what? Fair enough. Oh my god, why are Kiryu's abilities so fucking expensive? Like I just took a, you know what? Can we find a Mr. Shakedown, please?
Oh my god. Well, technically Dan's not here, but remember, Dan has to wake up early.
We'll just run around till Dan gets back.
Okay.
If we find him, we find him.
Find him.
Yeah, we're probably. So it goes. Oh, so nice to be able to do that again.
Yeah.
Are you back?
Yes.
Well, that's a rip.
What happened?
We were trying to find Mr. Shakedown.
Oh.
Until you got back. Somebody rang my pager. Not sure who it's from, but I should call them back. It's just the polite thing to do.
Guess so.
Kiryu
ああ、そっちは
日教連の世良だ。
世良さん、あなただったんですか。
立花社長のことは聞いた。堂島組にやられたってな。俺は今アジア街の陳さんの店に来ている。お前と差しで話がしたい。すぐに来られるか。
何の話です。
会ってから話す。気をつけてこい。堂島組は今もお前を探してるぞ。
I guess Sarah's in Kamurocho too. I need to meet him in Little Asia. To Little Asia we go. Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, it is.
Oh.
Wow, 1 billion. He's so big. He's so big. Oh my god, are you serious? There he is. Not so fast.
Give me back my damn money, you thief. Get your facts straight. You were mugging me, so where's my money? Give it back. Blah, blah, blah. Man, you're starting to piss me off again. I'll just have to take it out on you, I guess. Guess we're back to where we started. Alright, come on then. I'll make you cry for your mama, Kiryu. Pretty sure this Mr. Shakedown kind of sucks in comparison to the other one because he just like gives you less money. This one is empty. Hey, I'll have you know, I spent a lot of time shaking to be a punch-out artist. I'm really good at dodging.
You're just a really green helper.
Oh, it's empty. This is why you always practice safety.
We're getting there.
There we go. Shakedown. I'm not enjoying it. I fought you because you were trying to take my money, that's all. Why don't you find something better to do with your time? What? This is so much fun. Why would I ever give it up? Anyway, I'll be back to kick your ass. He was like, what the fuck, man? Leave me be. I think we might actually be able to buy zap guns now. Ooh. Which are, I believe, a little bit better. Yeah, we can buy them.
Aha.
Hold on. Get one sound. It is somewhat unclear what he actually wants, but I've just opened the door in case he wants to. Let's buy ourselves some zap guns. Actually, what else can we sell? Buy more zap guns. Now I'll never have to worry about Mr. Shakedown ever again.
Uh-huh.
If we ever run into him, that is.
I was gonna say.
Okay, let's see. So I believe that boost the interesting. Kiryu has a lot more drunken abilities in this game for some reason. I guess young Kiryu was a little bit of an alcoholic for inexplicable reasons.
21.
Inexplicable. Drinking age is 20 in Japan, huh?
It sure is.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, like this thing didn't give me anything in comparison to like how much I need. As much as I hate to say it, we could really use another Mr. Shakedown. Wow, I like knocked that guy all the way over. I kind of feel bad.
Poor guy, yeah.
Like, Kiryu has like so many abilities. What are you even doing, Kiryu? Ooh, yellow dragon spirit. Prevents you from dying when the heat gauge is on the third bar. However, if hit by an attack that would kill you, the gauge drops to 0. Oh my god.
It's not very good because it just prevents one knockout. Now that could be good against Mr. Shakedown, but that's kind of defeats the purpose of.
Yeah.
If you get that, you kind of already not gonna be using.
Oh, this is counter hook. This is the tiger drop ability. So the fewer heat bars you fill, the more powerful the attack will be. Yeah, that's the like tiger drop analog. Well, we might as well just like run around a little bit to see if we can find a Mr. Shakedown, considering Sean just left us.
I guess so.
I'm back. You're getting food?
Welcome back. I was just trying to refresh the Mr. Shakedown while you were away, but you've returned.
Mm-hmm.
Kiryu さん、あんたの客はあっちだ。
There's something a little bit comical about the framing of that.
残念だった。
Just pan over, he's sitting there in the corner in this like comically small chair.
妹と合わせてやりたかった。あんたが必死に助けようとしたことは分かっている。アジア外に住む中国人を代表して。
I have no idea what the plot of Yakuza Kiwami 2 is, but in Yakuza Kiwami 3, he goes to Okinawa, which is the like, it's like the Hawaii of Japan.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Kiryu stops land development there and talks to a fictionalized version of the Prime Minister. Okinawa actually is a very fascinating place in the context of Japan because it's where all of the American military bases are.
That makes sense.
Oh, so we're here now.
一応峠は越えたがまだ危険な状態が続いている。意識不明のままだ。
何があったんです？
So she's gonna live. Kinda. Ooh, that looks nice.
Doesn't it? That's a very like Japanese thing. It's like a heater and you can just put a kettle on top of it.
それより幸い堂島組はもう彼女を殺せたものと思っている。早速カムロ町再開発計画の本格着手に動き出した。しばらく彼女に危険はないだろう。
でも真島って男は彼女が生きていると知っているんですよね。信用できるんですか？
おそらくな。あいつはもともと島野の命令で牧村誠を殺すように動いていた男だが、今は心底彼女を守ろうとしている。ただこの先どう動くかはっきりは分からん。それより堂島組だ。若頭補佐の渋沢が堂島組の次期若頭に決まったらしい。これから実質的に堂島組を動かすのは渋沢になる。奴はこれまで表に出るタイプじゃなかったが、筋を通し耐え忍びながら力を蓄えていた。だが渋沢組は若い組織。久世剣能会や阿波野の太平一家の上に立つには強い力を示す必要がある。となれば真っ先にやるのは旧風間派の徹底的な排除。
Man, he knows him well.
特にお前は目の敵にされるぞ。それに殺しの濡れ衣も晴れてない以上、薩摩もお前を追ってる。お前はカムロ町を出てしばらく身を隠せ。時間さえ稼げればまだ希望はある。
You think Kiryu's gonna lie low ever?
Yeah.
牧村誠の意識が戻れば、殻の一つは日教連が取る。
え？
そしてそれが風間さんの真の狙いだ。
なんだと？
あの人は今堂島組の拡大を止められる唯一の対抗勢力として俺の日教連に白羽の矢を立てた。橘も殻の一粒を日教連に渡そうと動いていた。全てはこの俺を堂島宗平に代わる登場界の跡目に据えるためだ。
それじゃおやっさんはあなたに登場界を託したってことですか？
Well, at least we know how that turns out.
知りませんでした。あなたとおやっさんにはそこまでのつながりが。
俺もお前ほどじゃないが風間さんには世話になってきた。俺に極道のイロハを仕込んでくれたのはあの人だ。足を向けては寝られない。桐生、 お前のことも風間さんからくれぐれもと頼まれてる。殺しの濡れ衣の件もいずれ俺が必ず何とかする。だが今牧村誠が目を覚ますのを祈るしかないのが現実だ。
それじゃもう俺にできることはないってことですか。
お前はもう十分やった。お前がいなかったら牧村誠はカムロ町に来る前に消されてたろう。彼女が今なんとか生きてるのもお前のおかげだ。
彼女は今どこに？
病院からは移動させた。芝浦に停泊してる船にかくまってる。彼女が生きてることが堂島組に知れたらまずいんでな。
芝浦？
お前にこのことを伝えたのは俺なりに筋を通したかったからだ。あとは俺たちに任せてお前は町を出ろ。いいな。
I guess there's really nothing more I can do. I should meet up with Nishiki for now. If I head to West Park, I'll run into him eventually. Well, I suppose that's what we shall do. Hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Oh my god.
Alright, this is the space.
No! The plot! The plot!
Oh wow, you got fucking you got fucking owned.
Oh!
Fuck you, Nishiki!
Damn.
堂島組の連中が風間組の事務所に向かってる。
I guess now you have to do that, huh?
This is pretty important, though.
I know. I mean, it is.
堂島組の次期若頭に決まったらしい。奴は風間のおやさんの勢力を根こそぎ歩きたい。
We're boned.
How many other Kazuma loyalists are there, though? To be...
There's like Kashiwagi and the entire like family there.
すぐ街の中、堂島組で溢れる。俺ら街を出るしかねえぞ。
The city's always filled with Dojima. So... How have you not beaten up every Dojima like person several times already?
Well, between Kiryu and Majima, I'm pretty sure that these are the last dudes. Like they must be.
だが彼女が生きている限り、彼の一つは世良と風間のおやさんの切り札だ。堂島組を押さえつけることができるはずだ。この場をしのいで時間を稼げば、状況は変わるかもしれない。
つまり、どうしろってんだ。
What the hell do we do? We cut a bloody path, Nishiki.
柏木さんにも身を隠すように伝えるんだ。こいつらは俺が食い止める。
桐生、
早く行け、錦。
分かったよ。
お前らの相手は。
Man, this isn't even like a third of the guys that Majima dealt with.
風間の使いっ走りがでけえ口叩くんじゃねえ。お前らは全員皆殺しだ。恨むなら風間を恨め。
Bold words coming from a man in a t-shirt and a windbreaker. Ah, good old stabbles. Up the old flip around.
That one's so brutal.
I mean, to be fair, it does kind of feel like Kiryu deserves to be able to do that, considering he lifted an entire man and then turned him upside down. Ooh, what's this? Wonder how the Kazuma family guys are holding. I hope they all make it out okay. I hope Mr. Shakedown is still here. He's definitely not. Bum. Yeah, you think I'm gonna fucking fight you? Ha! Get real. Man, the Dojima family must hate Kiryu's guts so much.
Right? And yet he becomes the dragon of Dojima.
I mean, yeah, but like, I just mean like every single time, like, they're just like, man, I hate Kiryu. He's so pompous. He's like Kazuma's boy, like, and all that. And then like anytime they try to go and confront him, he's just like, money. Just begrudgingly picking up, like, I guess.
Oh, fine, I'll take a bonus.
They really don't pay me enough to do this Yakuza shit. These streets appear to be suspiciously empty. Hey, is that fucking Kuze?
No way.
Is that fucking Kuze?
For the 4th time. You're gonna kill him this time, right?
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Jesus Christ, really? Again?
You never came close to beating me.
What about the last 3 times?
What, was the last one not for real? What about the one before that? Was that not for real? What about the first one? Was that not for real? You lost your pinky on even the first one.
風間のおやつさんをどうする気だ。
始末するに決まってんだろ。風間組もおめえも。今その指揮取ってんのは渋沢だがな。誰がやったってさほど難しい仕事じゃねえ。堂島組はもう登場会ごと下に収めちまおうっちゅう勢いだからな。お前らをぶっ殺すまで。いくらでも兵隊を送り込めるってことだ。
そうかな。だが俺は。
Even Kiryu's like, I really don't want to fight you right now. Kuze, I really don't want to fight you right now.
You broke my arm last time. It's still broken. For one reason to break me.
Break yourself upon my body.
Feel the
strength of the earth.
The only thing driving me is toxic masculinity.
But it's gonna be you again for the 4th time.
He's like, how much more do I have to do to you, man?
5th time? 5th time. I think.
Dojima Family Lieutenant Daisaku Kuze.
So, you fought Kiryu when Kiryu tried to resign. He fought him in the underground with the motorcycle and pipe. I think he fought him. Did he fight him when
in the torture chamber?
Yeah, he fought him in the torture chamber third time. And I can't quite remember if he fought him on the street when Kiryu almost got killed by all the Dojima people before Tachibana saved him. Someone came up behind Kiryu and hit him on the back of the head, and then
and messed up the Kuze fight, and then yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to figure out if he actually fought Kuze there.
He was fighting Kuze for
yeah, you fight Kuze.
You were kicking Kuze's absolute ass.
Right. That's right. And then some ass. Yeah. So, 5th time. God, that move is great. Kuze's 5th time the charm. I have you now.
Oh my god.
I might have lost all those other times, but I'm different now.
I've got -1 pinky.
Damn. Kiryu was like, I'm not even gonna fucking dodge that one, man. Nice. I will say, Kiryu's like brawler style is pretty good for these like cinematic fights, just because like you get hit and then Kiryu's like, but what if I countered? What if I just punched you while you punched me? What the fuck, man? How come I can't fucking beat you?
Look, his pinky's still bandaged.
It is.
He's been beat up so many times in quick succession.
We did this. He knows. He knows. He's like, oh fuck, we did this, didn't we?
You did bring this on yourself.
お前の他にもう一人そいつも今本物の極道になろうと必死にもがいてる日教連に撃そこに奴が渋沢がいる
渋沢が日教連に
牧村誠は生きてるんだろ渋沢は殺し屋に女を撃たせるときわざと死なねえようにしてるまだ堂島の親父にさえ
So the non-lethal hit was on purpose.
Calculated. This is like the 28th twist of this game.
It's literally like, yeah. Everything in this game is people just playing like 10D underwater mahjong.
Yep.
It's like, I knew you would do that, so I did this in order to track you down.
そうやって渋沢は初めて堂島の頭になれる本物の極道に
桐生錦今アジア街から連絡があった
I got word from Little. Hey, is that Did you beat Kuze again?
もしかして日教連は芝浦にいるのか
How many times are you gonna keep doing that?
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson?
Oh my god. It's too
ならすぐ行こうぜ
Uh-huh.
桐生車回してくるからよ
分かってんだろうな桐生てめえは極道の一番不敬
He's done that a few times, I think.
風間の頭が止めたその道をこのまま進む覚悟があるんだったら行けや
ええ。全部覚悟の上です。
I'm ready for anything.
クゼの兄貴。
Are you sure we're gonna finish this tonight?
I don't know. When does Dan need to sleep?
Soon. Very soon.
Soon.
As in, like, I have to get up in 7 hours.
Well, it looks like this could be a good stopping point.
Probably save it for when some more people want to witness it.
Yeah, and that means we can go find some Mr. Shakedowns.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop off then and try to sleep.
I'll chill for a bit longer.
Good job, though.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Good night. We'll get some real estate going.
Alright. Now that we got Dan out of the picture, it's time for the real game.
上等だ。資金投入だ。資金投入だ。これよくやったぜ。
You protected your properties.
まあこんなところか。まあこんなところか。ランクアップだ。
Wow, real estate, so exciting.
いい店になったな。ランクアップだ。店になったな。ランクアップだ。いい店になったな。
Oh my god. There is so much real estate. It just keeps going.
Rank up. Jarin稼ぐぜ。ガンガン稼ぐぜ。Jarinガンガン稼ぐ。
Oh god, the guy wants to see us at the arcade. What's the matter? Who is it? I don't know. I asked, but he didn't answer. He just said, tell Kiryu to come to the arcade on Nakamichi Street. What for? That area is the Electronic King's territory, so it could be one of his men. And he said something like, he understands the consequences if he doesn't come, right? So, what do we do? I'm worried. Calm down. I won't let anything happen to you. I'll protect you, no matter what. Wow. The Electronic King wants to see me. I should go to the arcade on Nakamichi Street and beat him at his own game. I mean, we could do that, but will we? Probably not. Because the real game is looking for Mr. Shakedown.
Let the games begin.
The hunt is on. So, I wonder what kind of abilities Kiryu has locked away in here. Interesting. Those would be handy, but they're not necessary. Hey, that looks like a Mr. Shakedown.
バカ金出せや何なんだほらくん
There we go. Oops. Whew. He didn't lock me into a combo though. Good thing we have so many zap guns.
So how is the zap the slime?
Just check the damage. The next time I hit him, it is.
Whoa!
Yeah, they chunk.
Woo!
I got like 6 of these things too. I could actually, with how many I have, I could actually fight Mr. Shakedown twice.
Wow. Oh shit, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention because I was farming. What was this guy's dialogue? Oh no, we get it after the fact.
Well, we've reached the point where the dialogue is the same, basically.
Oh, he never goes to space?
I'm not giving up until I save enough for a space ticket. I'll be back. Yeah, like once Kiryu stops remarking to himself, that's basically the end of it.
Okay. Damn.
Let's get that last
I wanted to see him get to space.
I don't think he's gonna go to space.
I don't think so either.
Ooh, that would be a handy ability. Oh, so this is the tiger drop. But it's just it's slightly different. Yeah, the counter hook.
Oh, the fewer heat bars you fill, the more powerful. You're right.
Yeah, it's just the budget tiger drop.
Does it do less damage? It doesn't like utterly annihilate people. Oh, you just unlocked it. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get all of these fixed.
Oh, audio broke.
But I just need to tab in and out though, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think that did it.
Huh. Weird. Cool. I wonder why.
I don't know.
Like what makes that happen? That's such a peculiar interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, there's a decent chance that it's just like, is it broken again?
No, you're good. It's not that weird the more I think about it, because like every time you minimize it, it says like stream is paused. It might in effect like it pauses the stream and then probably restarts it behind the scenes. So
maybe.
Like I bet that wouldn't work if you did this on borderless window and you didn't stream Yakuza, but like your whole screen is my hypothesis.
Yeah, but if you stream your whole screen, it doesn't route sound.
Oh, it doesn't do any sound?
Generally speaking, no, I don't believe so.
Oh, that's probably because it doesn't want to route its own sound. Otherwise you get echo.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, because I've had people stream their Discord and have,
Oh,
have
yeah.
the echo show
Yep.
up, so...
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
only
you're right.
time.
I believe you are correct. Mr. Shakedown. How much CP do I have? Ooh. Okay, let's go to the... we're having some real estate issues. Oh wait, is that the arcade? No, that's just a random thing. Where's the shrine? Oh, it's in the same place. Okay. Because I believe we can get an upgrade that has that makes Mr. Shakedown have more money.
Ooh. That sounds pretty ideal, to be honest. Ah, fuck.
Let us exchange ourselves. Let's see. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff.
Unlucky?
Okay, we need to find some way to offload some of it. Where's the pawn shop? Okay, alright, this is our... Ooh, no, it's actually probably easier if I just go to a save spot so I can just dump my inventory. That would be smarter than just randomly selling things.
True.
Okay, there we go. I remember now. The problem was that there was like just stuff clogging my inventory, so I couldn't get the next next shrine thing. Because I think it's a piece of equipment. That's why.
They couldn't just make it a booth.
There's like you get a lot of random stuff.
Yeah.
Quick change clothes and Mr. Shakedown's deep pockets.
What is it? How much? I can look that up.
These clothes make it possible to switch battle styles quickly, but they lack defense. Huh.
What are they called?
What?
The clothes.
Quick change clothes? Alright, I should ice these dudes. Oh, my game minimized. Okay. Now all we have to do is find Mr. Shakedown. Which I think I will walk into this Smile Burger to refresh the map. And then we'll see if we can find him.
you really want to big brain it, then the optimal strategy is to find him twice. And you lose to him the first time.
I mean, that is the optimal strategy, but it's like so annoying. It's already a pain in the ass finding him once.
True.
You know, it's funny that there's like I got an upgrade that's like Mr. Shakedown is more likely to like sleep on benches, and like I've not once seen him sleep on a fucking bench.
Right? Just go sleepy sleep, Shakedown, sir.
I used to route the like parks into my like run to see if I could find him there, but it just never worked. Like, I'm sure he's there sometime, but like I just never got me to work this out. Now that I think about it, there are 5 kings, so like you have to complete the mini game. So you have to complete all 5 of the like bosses in the side game, basically, like the real estate or the cabaret.
Yeah.
To get the secret style, which is the like characteristic style of each character. So like for Kiryu, it's like, you know, Dragon, Dojima, and for Majima, it's Mad Dog or Shimano. But there's only 3 styles, so like what happens after the 3rd boss?
That's a good... Huh.
Like, I'm curious, but just kind of too lazy to figure out.
Yeah.
Like, I could, but will I? Most likely not.
It does take a lot of effort.
Like, maybe if Dan were like absent for forever again, but like I'm pretty sure Dan will be available enough in the next couple of days to finish the game.
Yeah.
I believe we're looking for the big purple Mr. Shakedown this time.
Why aren't you doing real estate, actually?
I mean, I could be. Where's Nakamichi Street? My current progress in real estate is, I believe, halted by the boss, so I need to go meet him at the arcade. Thanks for dropping by, Kiryu-san. Oh, who the hell are you? You work for the electronics gang? Hey, you're smarter than I thought. Guess that's why you're an up-and-coming businessman. I don't have time to waste on cannon fodder like you. Wow. The Electronic King is inside, right? Let me through. Whoa, whoa, not so fast, newbie. Let me guess. If I want to go in, I need to get through you guys first. Ha! You sure are smart. I bet you think you're hot stuff since you took down the Leisure King, huh? Well, we're gonna hack and slash your ass. Oh yeah? Well, let me show you what it looks like when I roll for initiative.
That's one. Oh no.
I call that one a critical hit. Your armor class ain't good enough for that one, is it? Oh, dude, you're way overpowered. Yes, that is objectively true. Alright, coming through. He's like, well, oh no. Anyway. Are you the Electronics King?
Oi.
Hey, are you listening to me? Didn't anyone teach you manners? Like, don't bother somebody when they're playing a game.
Huh?
Hey, don't give me that. You're the one who called me out here in the first place. What do you want? No need to get snippy. I only asked you to come here because I wanted to thank you. Thank me? Yes. I would like to thank you for trying to capture my domain. The real world is full of poor, foolish souls, so capturing this area of Kamurocho was easy mode. But because of that, I've been pretty bored lately. But now that you're here, my life is fun again. So, thanks. Huh, never expected to be thanked. I'm taking over your area, you know. Aren't you angry? Can't say that I am, actually. This is just a game for me. I do it for fun. Besides, I'll end up on top at the end. I wouldn't be so I wouldn't be so sure about that. Ha, why wouldn't I be sure? You've heard, right? I'm a genius with an IQ of 190, and I'm Kamurocho's best gamer. I'm something of a video gamer myself. There's no way you'd beat me in a video game. You might think this is some kind of game, but it's not. Thanks to you turning Kamurocho into some kind of playground for you to make money, there are a lot of real people who've been hurt. Haven't you thought about that? Now, why would I do that? Have you ever thought about the feelings of the pixels you murder in a video game? Huh, of course you haven't. Huh, you're rotten to the core, too. Now, at any rate, I'm looking forward to playing with you. Can you at least put up a good fight so I can have something to enjoy? Don't worry, I'll make sure to keep you on your toes. Oh, hang on a sec. You came all the way over here, so do you want to play a quick round with me? What? I heard that you had a karaoke battle with the Leisure King, so why not battle me? A video game battle, of course. Video game battle? Yeah, why don't we play Outrun? I'm not too good at racing games, so that should put us on a level playing field. If you get a higher score than me, you win. If not, you lose. What do you think? Does that sound balanced? You gonna put part of our holdings on the line like I did with the Leisure King? Of course. The game's no fun unless something's at stake. You'll accept my challenge, right? Well, it's not like you're gonna take no for an answer. Sure, let's do it. Ha, that's the spirit. Alright, I'll start. Phew, only 5 million points, huh? I made too many mistakes. I guess I really do suck at racing games. Okay, you're up next. I'll even let you win if you can match my score. Fine. Oh boy. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god, it's an entire game. Accelerate, confirm, shift gears, brake. Okay, let's see. left triggers brake, right triggers accelerate, and then RB is shift gears. What do I need to shift gears for?
Have you ever driven a manual transmission?
What is it? Oh, insert credit. Why?
Get ready.
This game is loud. I don't know.
What's the button after the turn?
Oh my god.
There we go.
I see.
I'm guessing that the...
Yeah. Fucking my game tab.
Oh Jesus. Game over.
Aw, oh, damn it, I lost. Because my fucking game tabbed out. Yikes. That's kind of annoying. Well. You're probably gonna die, you know. Yeah? And who's gonna kill me? Right now, the Dojima clan is really out for my fucking blood. Who knows? Let's just say that not everyone welcomes your efforts like I do. I'm glad you're trying hard, but you really shouldn't take the 5 billionaires too lightly. That's just fine by me. Electronics games. This is all a game to him, but he's still a tough customer, so I should watch out.
That's gonna be super annoying.
I hope I don't have to do it again.
You do.
Pleasure King area is having trouble.
Do you understand what's happening?
Kind of.
Okay, because I don't.
I like vaguely understand what's happening.
Every time the money bell happens.
Oh, you just like spam the button.
なんかいい店になったな。ランクアップ。いい店になったな。
Man, there sure is a lot of land left to be developed.
Mm-hmm.
ガンガン稼ぐぜ。ジャリンジャリン稼ぐ。ガンガンか。
Okay, let's see if we can track ourselves down to Mr. Shakedown. We'll just do a little loop around. If we don't find him, we'll go resolve this property value problem.
Mm-hmm. Where are you, Shakedown?
Come on, Mr. Shakedown. Don't you want to shake me down? Oh, there he is in the distance.
Oh ho! Don't get stalled by plot. Yeah, good idea.
Better safe than sorry. I will say, do you know what I did promise?
What did you promise?
I promised a, wow, that literally just like dropped him. What the hell?
What? What was that?
Damn.
What did you do?
I just stabbed him. Well, I mean, I was gonna try to tiger drop him, but then he just died. So I guess. I guess so.
Tiger dropping Mr. Shakedown feels risky.
I mean, it is. You recover a lot of health by drinking alcohol. God, why couldn't I get that in the last game? I think because, what, I want this ability, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Alright, I think if we find, if we find one more Mr. Shakedown, it should be the better one that has more money.
Ah. And then you'll be satisfied. No, you will not be.
I mean, I won't be, but also like the rest of Kiryu's abilities are just alcohol based, so like I can get to kind of take it or leave it, really.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're not like so urgent.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it is funny when you see Mr. Shakedown in the distance and like he looks like a normal sized person, but Mr. Shakedown's right there.
Hey. He looks like a normal sized person, then you get closer and he.
Yeah, and then he's just huge. I have a knife equipped. Let's get a little zap gun going.
That was some hubris.
Clutch dodge.
Paid off though. Is this your only zap gun that you've been through?
More or less. Anyway.
I don't know if you can. Oh, we'll see.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh. I don't know if this is the strat.
Listen, I promised a tiger drop. I give you a tiger drop.
All right, that's fair. Oh! Heal. Oh, too late.
Worry not. I had a sacrifice stun on.
Clutch. You have another one, right?
Yeah, I just put one on.
Oh, yeah, okay. He might do it again. Do you have a third?
I do not have a third.
Okay. That might be it. Holy shit.
All right. Yellow Dragon Spirit. Very nice.
Ooh.
Now we get health back whenever we perform a heat action.
Ooh. I remember you had that before.
Yeah. Before you get it from fighting Majima. Let's see. Yeah, these are all drinking abilities. That's hilarious. Like, what's this one? Being drunk makes you immune to stunning and paralysis.
Oh my
Boost the power of attacks when drunk based on how much health you have left. That one just lets you break away from a throw. This one recovers health when you drink alcohol. Actually, this could be useful just generally, I think. And then the ability next to it is very good.
Oh.
So it's just break grapple.
Ooh.
It's the break grapple ability.
Yes.
Okay, well let's plant our hey, which guy? Let's see if we can tiger grab this guy. That was a counter. There we go.
Hey.
I missed you, old friend.
It's
The
been
timing on
so
it is
long.
the timing on it is still a little strict.
Yeah. Well, that's how a good counter should be.
Although I suspect part of that is somewhat due to the latency of the controller. Apparently the Switch has like kind of nasty latency compared to other controllers. Let's see. Yeah, the alcohol actually like recovers a surprising amount now. Still not like a lot.
Yeah.
But like way more than like last game. Last game it was like, alcohol recovers your hit points, and then you like do it once and you're like, that was like,
No, it didn't.
yeah, it was like, that was like a smidge. Well, that's exciting.
Woohoo!
All right, let us end the stream for now, so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, sleep sounds good.